Hello and welcome to the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards.
Ricky Gervais has never been one to hold back, and his infamous takedown of Hollywood's elite left no stone unturned. Known for his unapologetic wit, he tackled the absurdity of celebrities who constantly preach morality, only to turn around and act in ways that expose their hypocrisy. Gervais called out actors, directors, and other industry icons in a way that few comedians would dare, using his position as an outsider to Hollywood's glitz and glamour to expose the absurdities and contradictions of some of its most famous figures. In his ruthless honesty, Gervais delivered a wake-up call to the world of entertainment, targeting celebrities who seem more interested in talking about change than actually embodying it. One of Gervais's main targets is the selective morality that some celebrities display. He jokes about the rich and famous who take private jets to climate rallies, seemingly oblivious to the irony of their actions. Gervais doesn't hold back on his criticism, suggesting that for these individuals, supporting environmental causes is often more about optics than making a genuine difference. This biting commentary struck a chord with many viewers who recognized the contradiction between a star's public persona and their private lifestyle. Through humor, Gervais made it clear that these celebrities are often more interested in looking good than doing good. Gervais also took aim at celebrities who present themselves as champions of social justice, only to be exposed as hypocrites when their past actions come to light. With his signature dry delivery, he pointed out how many public figures have skeletons in their closets, whether it's old tweets, controversial roles, or questionable behavior that they'd rather the public forget. But rather than hide from these inconsistencies, Gervais called them out head-on, reminding Hollywood's elite that if they're going to preach about progress, they should hold themselves to the same standards they expect of others. His message was simple: practice what you preach, or be prepared for the backlash. In one of his most memorable moments, Gervais referenced celebrities who support diversity and inclusion, but work in an industry that's still grappling with issues of representation and inequality. He joked about how Hollywood often champions these causes on the surface, while doing little to create real opportunities for underrepresented groups. Gervais's satire highlighted the dissonance between Hollywood's progressive image and the reality behind the scenes, where nepotism and connections still play a massive role in who gets ahead. By calling out this hypocrisy, Gervais exposed the gap between Hollywood's words and actions, suggesting that genuine change requires more than just lip service.
And hello, welcome to the 68th Annual Golden Globe Awards, live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Los Angeles. It's going to be a night of partying and heavy drinking.
Gervais didn't spare celebrities who are quick to point fingers at others while ignoring their own flaws. He humorously suggested that many in Hollywood act as though they are beyond reproach, when in fact they are just as human and flawed as anyone else. Through his comedy, Gervais urged the public to remember that actors, musicians, and other famous figures are not inherently better or more moral than the average person, even if they have a platform to share their views. His jokes were a reminder to avoid idolizing people simply because they're in the spotlight, as fame doesn't automatically equate to wisdom or virtue. Another theme Gervais explored was the way celebrities embrace woke causes selectively, often picking issues that align with their brand or won't alienate their fan base. He humorously critiques stars who jump on trendy social causes only to abandon them once the public's attention moves elsewhere. Gervais's take on this phenomenon highlighted the performative nature of some celebrity activism, suggesting that these figures care more about staying relevant than enacting real change. By exposing this inconsistency, Gervais invited audiences to question the sincerity of celebrity endorsements, urging them to look beyond the surface. The comedian also took aim at Hollywood's obsession with image, where maintaining a flawless public persona often takes priority over authenticity. Gervais joked about how some stars are so invested in looking woke that they seem almost robotic, constantly filtering their words and actions to avoid offending anyone. According to Gervais, this obsession with perfection has created a culture where authenticity is sacrificed for a carefully crafted image, leaving celebrities detached from the realities of everyday life. His satire pointed to the absurdity of living under a microscope, where even minor missteps can lead to public backlash, while at the same time revealing how superficial Hollywood's wokeness can be. In a particularly pointed segment, Gervais turned his attention to celebrities who deliver moral lessons on stage, reminding them that, Despite their fame, they are entertainers, not world leaders. He joked about the self-importance of certain stars who use award shows as a platform to promote their values, as if they hold the answers to society's biggest issues. Through his humor, Gervais subtly questioned why these celebrities assume audiences want to hear their views on topics like climate change, social justice, and politics, rather than just watching them perform. He reminded Hollywood that while their voices are influential, they're not always the best qualified to address complex issues. Another example of celebrity hypocrisy Gervais called out was the industry's double standard when it comes to cancel culture. He humorously pointed out how some stars are forgiven for their transgressions while others are cast out, depending largely on their popularity or connections. Gervais mocked the inconsistency of this system, where celebrities with powerful allies can often escape accountability, while others face lasting consequences for similar actions. His satire served as a critique of Hollywood's arbitrary approach to cancel culture, suggesting that the entertainment industry is more interested in maintaining its image than applying its values fairly. Gervais also addressed the trend of celebrities using social media to signal their support for various causes, often with minimal understanding of the issues they're promoting. He joked about stars who post thoughts and prayers, or hashtag slogans, as though a single post could solve systemic problems. Through his humor, Gervais reminded the audience that real change requires action, not just a carefully crafted tweet. He challenged celebrities to go beyond performative activism and commit to making a tangible difference, rather than relying on empty gestures to boost their public image. One of the most impactful aspects of Gervais's critique was his focus on the disparity between celebrities' lifestyles and the values they claim to uphold. He joked about how stars who advocate for equality and fairness live in gated mansions, shielded from the struggles that many people face. Gervais's satire underscored the fact that these individuals often have a limited understanding of the realities of everyday life, making their advocacy efforts seem out of touch. His jokes exposed the privilege that pervades Hollywood, highlighting how difficult it is to take moral guidance from people who exist in a bubble of wealth and influence. Gervais didn't just target individuals, he also took aim at the broader culture of Hollywood, where virtue signaling has become almost a requirement. He joked about the pressure actors feel to appear woke and politically correct, even if it means compromising their authenticity. According to Gervais, this climate of constant scrutiny stifles creativity and self-expression, as everyone is afraid to step out of line. His humor called out the absurdity of this environment, where fear of backlash can prevent artists from exploring controversial topics or expressing genuine opinions. Through his critique, Gervais championed the importance of free expression, even if it means ruffling a few feathers. Gervais's ability to blend humor with social commentary allowed him to expose Hollywood's flaws without losing his audience's engagement. His jokes resonated because they were grounded in truth, revealing the contradictions and inconsistencies that many have noticed but few are willing to address. By refusing to sugarcoat his message, Gervais reminded audiences that comedy can be a powerful tool for calling out hypocrisy and prompting reflection. His critique of Hollywood's elite served as a reminder that while entertainment is valuable, it's important to view celebrities as fallible individuals rather than moral authorities. Through his humor, Gervais urged viewers to approach celebrity activism with a critical eye, questioning whether the values Hollywood promotes are genuinely upheld or merely a marketing tactic. His jokes about Hollywood's selective morality, performative activism, and obsession with image resonated with viewers who have grown weary of the industry's attempts to appear virtuous. Gervais's message was clear: while celebrities may play a role in shaping culture, they are ultimately entertainers, not moral guides, and their opinions should be taken with a grain of salt. In exposing the idiot celebrities of Hollywood, Gervais reminded audiences that fame and influence do not inherently grant wisdom or virtue. His fearless critique challenged viewers to look beyond the glitz and glamour of the entertainment industry and consider whether the values Hollywood promotes align with its actions. Through his wit, Gervais delivered a powerful reminder that while the industry may preach wokeness, it often falls short of practicing it.